Dog owners, unite! Are you ready to get to know your dog better? Welcome to America's Dog Whisperers with Mark German and Janice Wolf. This program will help make your good dog great and your great dog fabulous. Now, here's Mark and Janice.
Good evening, dog lovers. My name is Mark German, and I am America's Dog Whisperer.
And I'm Janice Wolf, and I am New Jersey's Dog Whisperer.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Good.
We're still in New Jersey.
We leave for Maryland tomorrow. If you know anybody in Maryland or the D.C. area, we're going to be down there for 4 or 5 days doing a couple of symposiums, some dog walks. So if you have friends in Maryland, USA, tell them to look at our website, America's Dog Whisperer, Inc., .com. Look at the events page. You'll see where we're coming.
And if we can ask Boaz or somebody to type in our websites and our information here and there so that we don't have to put that in ourselves, that would be handy. Welcome everybody to the show. Please tell your friends about our show so that more people can be helped and we can help more dogs. That's what it's really all about.
If you're just joining us for the first time, we've been, we're here just about every week unless we have technical difficulties, but that's on the other side. But
it's Boaz's fault.
There we go.
Always.
Always my fault.
We're here to teach you guys who have dogs, who have issues. We're here to teach you and guide you through that process that you can have the perfect dog. It's not the perfect obedient dog. We do not do obedience. What we do is dog whispering. We really don't talk to the dog. We speak his language. We teach humans how to speak dog language and provide the 4 essentials to a stable dog.
So, this week we're going to try to take some more questions from everyone. We're going to explain briefly again, as we do every week, the 4 essentials: leadership, walks, rules, and good nutrition. And all those 4 things are the things that dogs need. So when we tell you guys that you need to treat your dog like a dog, guess what? You need to treat your dog and give him those 4 things that you're probably not giving him now. Remember, nobody calls us and says, I got the best dogs in the world. I wouldn't have called me. Mark wouldn't have called himself. But we get calls every day from people with issues. And just shushing my dog so she doesn't knock our camera off, and that's all it took. I didn't get up and yell. So what we need to do is teach you guys what you need to do so you can have these great lives with your dogs like we do with ours. I couldn't have 8 Ridgebacks. Mark couldn't have had, I don't know how many he's got now, Bernese Mountain Dogs, all together if we didn't have something here. The greatest part about this is that it's so easy, and it just takes an hour and a half to read our book, which you can get at our website or via njdogwhisperer.com, and we can get you a book out. The other thing is, please tell people, if you know anybody who is a dog lover, who wants to get into a career with dogs, and wants to not only help dogs, but make a couple of bucks doing it. It's a great field, it's a great career, and it's wonderful getting hugs and roses and kisses and great emails from you guys whose houses we go to when we fix your dogs. So anybody here who knows someone or who's interested in him or herself in becoming a whisperer, we will go to Cleveland with the Min Pins.
Nobody goes to Cleveland. I thought everybody leaves Cleveland.
Well, we'll go there even though everyone's leaving. There'll be no traffic on the way in.
And for you other people, and you're not the only one, so don't feel bad. If you're at your wit's end, as we say in the book, if you're at your wit's end with your dog, if you've had enough, you haven't tried us, you've got to get a hold of our book or contact us personally. We will help you through this because there hasn't been a dog we couldn't change as long as we can change the human. So everybody has a dog. Everybody has a dog with issues. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're here to fix those issues so dogs don't get labeled and you're living with an aggressive dog or you're living with a fearful dog or whatever the problem is. It doesn't matter. There's hope. Remember that, people with dogs. There's hope. We've proven it for years now. So give us a call. Contact us. So we're going to be discussing the 4 essentials to a stable dog. You people with dogs that's listening tonight, if you've got a dog with issues, you're only lacking 4 things. We're going to teach you those 4 things throughout this series. So we can't conduct it all in one night, but we're going to get through it. But those 4 things are leadership, walks, rules, and good nutrition.
Now, here's something else. As we're speaking, we're also watching to see what's going on here with the questions. There are a lot of dogs that are fighting, a lot of multiple dog owners, so this is a great time. Why don't Mark and I focus today on living with multiple dogs and why it's especially important when you have multiple dogs that you become the pack leader. If I can start, I had a client, and I went for a follow-up. I walked in, the dogs are perfect. She says, oh, but when you're not here, well, hello, that's operator error. If I'm here and it's fine, and I'm gone and it's not fine, you're not doing something. So we figured out what it was, and of course, she was looking at the dog after the corrections. When you have multiple dogs, most people have dogs that one of them is more dominant or one is more fearful. One has an issue, one doesn't have an issue. But either way, you have to become the pack leader for all your dogs, like you do with all your kids. You can't be a part-time parent. You know how that works out. You can't be a part-time pack leader. When you walk in that door, no matter how bad your day was at work, no matter what happened, guess what? You are a pack leader. If your dogs, especially with multiple dogs, feel that you're weaker energy or that you're not doing what they feel you need to do, which is giving them the leadership, walks, rules, and good nutrition that they need, they will start to take over. The great thing with multiple dogs is there's usually one who's a bit fearful or a little shy because he gets bullied by the more dominant dog. And the greatest thing is when people with the multiple dogs call us and say, you know that the one that was fearful, he's been playing, he's running around, he's so much more friendly, he seems so happy. Yeah, because he's not getting picked on by your other dog, and he doesn't have to protect, he doesn't have to provide, which are the 2 jobs of a pack leader. So we're going to teach you
again. No, that's important.
Provide and protect. That's all we need to do as pack leaders. Provide for our pack and protect our pack. So, for instance, if you go in the door first, you're the first one in, you're protecting. If your dog goes in first, he's protecting. Makes sense. Now, there was someone a couple of weeks ago who had a comment and said, well, my dogs are the best dogs in the world, and they walk out ahead of me. And they're perfect. Well, great, you have stable dogs. We're not talking about stable dogs. We're talking about dogs who have behavioral issues. And we all know that teaching a dog to sit or lie down, if he even listens in that excitable moment, it's not going to change his behavior. It's just going to change his body position.
So, a lot of, email her.
Phoenix.
A lot of people with the same issues that I'm reading here as you guys are talking